The power of silence in reverse psychology. Have you ever thought about what the greatest strength in love is? It's staying silent, especially when a relationship is on the verge of breaking. When your partner doesn't value you, when they repeatedly block and unblock you just to play games, silence becomes the most effective weapon. Why is silence necessary? When you stay silent, your partner realizes how important you were in their life. They get used to your messages and calls, and when all of that suddenly stops, a question arises in their heart. Have they really left? This very question shakes them to their core. The impact of silence. When you go quiet, your partner gets space. They start wondering, what went wrong? Is there someone else in their life now? This fear pulls them back toward you. Thoughts running through your partner's mind. She couldn't stay 5 minutes without me before. Now hours have passed. No message. Is she really drifting away from me? Has someone else entered her life? These questions make them restless. And when they finally try to reach out to you themselves, you realize how right it was to stay silent. Why silence matters. When you keep calling or messaging, trying to explain yourself, your partner stops valuing you and starts taking you for granted. But when you go silent, they feel they're losing control over you. Your silence scares them. How to control your emotions. Staying silent isn't easy. When your heart is in pain, keeping quiet is the hardest thing to do. But remember, if you break down at that moment, if you don't control your emotions, your partner will never realize what they've lost. Create fear in your partner's mind. When you're silent, they think, have they really moved on to someone else? This fear breaks them from within, and when that fear starts turning into reality, they come running back desperately. Keep your mind stable. The most important thing in a relationship is keeping your mind steady. If you let your emotions sweep you away every time, your partner will never understand your worth. But when you keep your heart and mind in check, your silence teaches them the biggest lesson. What to do when your partner returns. When they come back, don't let on that you did this intentionally. Just make them feel that you've recognized your own value. You're no longer that needy person they once knew. You've changed. What happens when silence works? When your partner returns, they find themselves back at the point where they left you. They realize the huge mistake they made. The right way to use silence. Don't reply to their messages instantly. Disappear suddenly without explanation. Show yourself as so busy that they feel there's no space for them in your life anymore. Remember, silence always creates fear. And when fear creeps into love, your partner starts panicking about losing you. The choice is yours. Will you let your emotions defeat you, or will you write your victory story by staying silent? We'll meet again in the next video, where we'll dive deeper into the truths of relationships. Until then, take care of yourself and listen to your heart. Stay connected with Love Grip, because every love story here teaches you something new.